Boy crazy women are the most dangerous women walking this planet. They're the most dangerous women to have as friends. They're the most dangerous women to have as family members. And they're just the most dangerous women to know, period.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Being in my early 20s has taught me one thing. The worst type of female friends you can carry around is the ones that do anything for male validation. Or the girls who are just boy crazy, period. Those type of girls will do any and anything to embarrass you in front of men. Every time y'all go out, you guys are secretly competing. The friendships don't last because as soon as they get a man, whether it's their boyfriend or not, they're going to up and leave. And then they're going to come back around once they don't got nobody again. And they're so emotionally draining because every conversation they have is going to be about a man. Anything you guys do, they're going to make it about a man. I remember one time about 3 years ago, I had this one girl that I tried to hang out with. We're going to call her Ivy. So Ivy asked me to hang out, and as soon as we started hanging out, she started talking about her boy problems, which is fine. I'm a girl's girl. Let's listen. When I tell you this boy did Ivy so dirty, was just playing this girl's face the whole time. I can't even get into much details about the story, but just know this boy was playing her in her face, and she still liked him. She knew the boy was not right for her, but she was still asking me what you think I should do? What you think I should do? And I told her, block him, leave him alone, stop entertaining him. He's not worth your time. You know, this girl did not like my answer. Mind you, it took her about 15 minutes to tell me the whole story. Called somebody else while we were supposed to be hanging out and told them the whole story. Now I'm just walking next to her while she's talking to somebody else on the phone while she's telling the whole story. She didn't like their answer too, so she hung up the phone and now we're talking. While we're walking, I don't remember where we were walking to. I think we were getting pizza or something. He was just like, oh my God, girl, you ain't see them boys looking at you? You don't see them boys looking at you? And I'm like, no. She was like, girl, he looked back at you and everything. And I'm like, well, I don't be paying attention to stuff like that when I'm outside. She was just like, damn, why do I never get a man to look at me? And I'm like, I don't maybe you don't notice it. I was like, maybe you don't notice it the way I don't be noticing. She was like, no, girl, they don't ever be looking at me. And I didn't know what to say. What the fuck? Fast forward, she invited two of her male friends, and we were all walking and talking, chit-chatting. But every time I said something, she tried to make me look stupid in front of the guys. Whether she was trying to point out how skinny I am, talking about, oh, Khalid, you need to eat more, you need to eat more. Or I would say something, she'd be like, nah, that's mad dumb. Girl, what the fuck are we talking about? Are you picking on me right now? So after the third time, I started getting irritated. We were walking past a museum. I'm like, oh, let's go into this museum. She was like, nah, that looked mad childish, da-da-da. But the guys was like, oh, that actually looked mad fun. Let's go. As soon as the guy said, let's go, she all right, bet, let's go. We went in the museum. The museum was closing, so we got a whole bunch of free stuff. We got free tickets inside the museum. We got free candy. They was giving us free samples. We had a great time. But we were the only people in there. Now we're going to fast forward to when we started having dinner, because this is the part where I really snapped. We're all in Shake Shack, and we're sitting down eating our food. And the guy starts asking me questions, trying to get to know me better. And they're like, oh, how old are you? This, that, third. At the time, I think I was only 19. But all of them were 22, 23, 24. I told them how I just moved into the city, how I just got my own apartment, and how I'm talking to a guy at the moment. I think I really like him. So I told him about our first date, and she was just like, how do you like a guy that you just met? Girl, when I tell y'all, I clocked the fuck out of her, because I'm like, you talking to a guy that you know had a girlfriend, is cheating on you, and you let him sleep in your house, bitch. And I told her, I don't like the fact that you've been trying to point shit out about me all fucking night. She was like, oh, why would you say that? I was only fucking with you. I really poured my heart out to you, and you just gonna throw it in my face to try to embarrass me? Bitch, you've been trying to embarrass me all night. Now we're fucking even Steven. Then try to have her friends call me talking about, oh, I should apologize to her. Bitch, fuck you. I never hung out with that girl again. Those girls that be boy crazy will do anything to embarrass you in front of a man. They will always compete with you secretly about a man. Don't let it be you. Lock in and cut them bitches off.
You cannot be friends with boy crazy girls. Literally every friendship fallout I've ever had, the common denominator was usually because she was boy crazy. These type of girls will prioritize male validation over their female friendships. They're the type of girls to leave you alone at a bar because they ran off with some guy, or pick me girls who will step on you and make you feel bad about yourself to look good in front of a guy. The type of girls who change their behavior the second a dude walks in the room. They're also the type of girls who will flirt with your boyfriend in front of you because they don't care, because they value male validation more than their friendship with you. So if you sense in one of your friends that her entire personality is just getting guys, every time you guys go out, the only thing she's talking about is what guy she's gonna go home with or whose number she's gonna get, I'm telling you right now, you gotta run so far away because you are gonna get burned. You cannot trust boy crazy girls. My best friendships are with girls who either already have boyfriends or guys are not the sole focus of their life. Get a fucking hobby, okay? Dating is not a hobby.
I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. That friend of yours who only wants to hang out with you when her boyfriend is busy, or only wants to hang out when they're fighting with each other, she's not a good friend. You can go ahead and relegate her from friend to acquaintance. Women that don't see the true value in real friendships are not worth having around. And I do truly believe that they use friendships as placeholders. Like, you are really only invested in this if your man is not available to you for some reason. And if you will notice, in those type of dynamics, it's very rare that that boyfriend that she's leaving you for would do the same thing for her. She be at the girls' night and can't even hardly participate in conversation because she's on her phone texting her man all night and trying to FaceTime him while he's out with his friends ignoring her calls. When he go out with his friends, he gets to go out and enjoy his night and have a nice independent time, as he should, as is healthy for normal relationships. But when your girlfriend go out, she ain't even took her shot yet. We've been saying, let's take a shot. And she ain't even took it yet because she's stuck on the phone. That's not somebody to keep around, baby. She's boy crazy. Let her go chase after that man. Find somebody that wants to actually be friends with you. And let the birds go where the birds is gonna go, okay?
Might sound a little harsh, but actually not really. I will not be friends with women who center their entire existence around a man. I won't do it. I've done it before. It's ruined my friendships. I need women who are strong and stable on their own and do not need a fucking man. If you have one and he's great to you and he's great to be around, great, awesome. But if you will drop down on your hands and knees for a man at any second, any point in time, and everything that you do is based off of your husband or your boyfriend or whatever the fuck, no. Usually, I'd say about 98% of the time, based on my personal experience, the women who center their entire life around men are insecure as fuck, unstable, and do not feel like they're lovable. So they need a man to prove that they deserve to be loved. No.
Boy crazy women are the most dangerous women walking this planet. They're the most dangerous women to have as friends. They're the most dangerous women to have as family members. And they're just the most dangerous women to know, period, because a boy crazy woman, a man will always come first. Her sexual desires will always come first. It doesn't matter what the circumstance is. They will always put their need for validation from a man before anything else. Their moral compass goes completely out the window. Those are women you need to not just stay away from, because that might be hard to do if you're like related or if it's your mom or whatever it may be, but always watch those women very, very closely, because those women, they know like no end to fulfilling their desires, and that's gonna put you in a fucked up situation. It's something to really look out for, and it's something that's very common. A lot of women's lives revolve around men.
Glow different this summer. The Vaseline Illuminate Me Body Butter and Glow Oil set is that combo. Deep hydration, radiant shimmer glow, perfect for melanin-rich skin. Moisturize plus glowing at the same time? Yes, please. Soft skin, shiny glow, all in one. Get it as a combo or separately at an affordable price. Link in the description below.
Unpopular opinion, but I'm just gonna say it. Beware of women who are male-centered and boy crazy. The reason why I'm saying this is because some women who are male-centered and who will do anything for the male gaze, male attention, and the list goes on, sometimes these women will be the most vicious, malicious, and overall not a fun time to be around. Everything becomes revolved around men to the point where you can't even enjoy the moments that you're in, because this woman will always want to center everything back to men, whether it's what she's wearing, whether it's where she wants to go, whether it's what she wants to do, how she talks, how she walks. Everything becomes about men, and it is exhausting. If you are a woman that is not like this, you will find hanging out with women who are male-centered and who are boy crazy to be exhausting and draining. And not only that, very low vibrational, because when you elevate and you evolve past trying to do everything for men's attention and for their gaze and just in general to please a man, you will begin to vibrate higher. Now, of course, as women and as girls, we go through this phase. Most women do. Some women go through it earlier than others. Some women, you know, are late bloomers and might become boy crazy, let's say in college and beyond. However, if you are at a place where you've elevated from being that way, hanging out with women that are that way, it's like you will notice that in certain situations when they're talking, you want to remain silent because all these women are doing and thinking and acting is for men. And to be honest with you, most male-centered women and most boy-crazy women, they're in particular vibrations and situations that it makes sense. Everything becomes about men, so everything is about men, and they might not even be living the best life because all of their energy is going into guys and what they can do and how they can get them and blah, 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 instead of actually focusing that energy on themselves and learning how to become better for themselves and focusing all their energy into self-love, self-care, and just self-centeredness to elevate. And they don't even realize that when you focus on self and you focus on the inner, you're able to manifest outer.
If you're the type of friend that gets in a relationship and starts to prioritize that over everything, including your friends, stay very far away from me, because I'm scared of females like that, like seriously. And I don't like the inconsistencies in the relationship, and then when they dead in love with the nigga, you can't tell them nothing about the nigga, and you jealous all of a sudden, and just all this weird shit. And it's like, I don't like being friends with females like that, like that are just so like male centered and crave male attention at all times. Like, I've literally had a friend put my life in danger just so she can get a nigga number on the highway, and it's just like, it's never like been that deep. It's never been that deep. And yeah, I just don't mesh well with that. I can mesh well with a lot of different types of people. Trust me, I can. But the boy crazy friend, I cannot do. I cannot do. I will not do. I shall not do. Just not my cup of tea.
I can't be friends with women who are boy crazy and obsessed with male attention.
Okay, no, but can we talk about this one? Because no offense if the shoe fits, but women who are boy crazy are a liability, and quite frankly, they not your friends for real. Women who prioritize male acceptance and validation over everything will do quite literally anything to get it, including throwing you, their friend, under the bus, trying to embarrass you to make them look better, and in worst case scenarios, putting you and your safety at risk, for example, leaving you alone at a party to go be with a guy. Not to mention, their only contribution to their friendship is them talking about guys relentlessly and usually being extremely self-centered because all they want to talk about is the guys you're talking to and the problems that come with it. Unfortunately, these women find their identity in their proximity to males, and it's sad to see and be around. But as sad as it may be to see, that ain't my problem to fix, okay? I make sure to steer clear of women who are very much boy crazy, because the character Cassie isn't just on a TV show, she's in real life too, okay?
There's nothing scarier than being friends with a girl that constantly seeks male validation. You know those girls who are just so butt-fuck boy crazy to the point where their whole personality just consists of them talking about boys 24/7? Why does no one talk about how mentally draining it is to be friends with those kind of people? I had this one friend who was so insanely boy crazy, and she just made me realize that I never want to be friends with those type of people ever again. I swear to you, every single conversation we had consisted only of boys. Like, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world we're in right now?
Oh my god, like, can we talk about, like, the political and economic state of the world right now?
I'm just kidding, but, like, it actually was super annoying. I also noticed that whenever we would hang out with guys, she would always try to bring up something to embarrass me and make herself look better. It's so weird. It just felt like she was in some sort of secret competition with me that I didn't know about. Don't even get me started on the friends that ditch hanging out with you for a boy, or the friends that as soon as they get a boyfriend, they're ghosting you. If you have friends like that, trust me, you need to leave right now. They are not your real friends. They will always pick a boy over you. They will always prioritize male validation over your friendship.
Stay away from boy crazy women. Boy crazy women make the worst friends. Pick me women make the worst friends, these are women whose entire genetic makeup revolves around a man. They tend to disappear when they're in relationships. It's like you never hear from them. And the minute something is going wrong in their relationship with that man, they all of a sudden appear and want to go out to dinner and talk and eat. And you're thinking, oh, wow, I haven't heard from her in a long time. This is going to be fun. And then you go out and you realize while you're sitting with her, this person literally only invited me out to emotionally dump on me. This person just needs a listening ear. This isn't even about this person actually wanting to hang out with me and have a good time. This is, again, about her. She's a narcissist. And yes, I bring up the word narcissist because all women who have codependency, boy crazy pick me women are narcissistic women. Okay? They have a codependency problem. You have to understand, people who are codependent tend to latch onto other people, which is why when she is in a relationship with a man, you don't hear from her. She doesn't post anymore. She doesn't go out anymore. She doesn't hang out with her friends anymore. She stopped working. It's all about the man because narcissists like to latch onto people. They're energy vampires. So I cannot be friends with pick-me women. I try to stay away from women whose whole life revolves around a man. And also I try to stay away from women who constantly make bad choices. I'm not saying in life that we're not going to slip up, that we're not going to make mistakes, that we're not going to make bad decisions, that we're going to learn from. But I tend to stay away from women who make constant bad decisions and associate themselves with the loser type of man. I stay away from women because at the end of the day, it really just ends up draining you when they're calling you at 1 a.m, crying over a loser. They make bad decisions. You tell them over and over again, he's not good for you, leave him alone. This is not good for you, leave it alone. Don't get pregnant by this person. They're a deadbeat. And it's like they still continuously make bad decisions. And every time they make the bad decision, they come and emotionally dump on you. And I'm just at that age where I want to be around people who are level-headed. And I want to be around people who do have their shit together, who do have their mentality together. And pick-me women just don't have that. They tend to compete with men. Compete for men. Like you'll go out with this chick, you're just vibing out, having a good time, having a lychee martini, and she notices men across the bar looking at you, and she automatically gets jealous and tries to, show her boobs off. It's everything revolves again. Everything is about a man when you have a pick-me friend. Everything is about men. You're going out, it's about men. It's competing for the attention of men. I had this one friend, she was a pick-me. And every time we would go out to a bar, I'm not saying the guys would come up to her too, but majority of them would come up to me. And because I know how to vibe out, I'm not desperate. I don't give out desperate energy. When you don't give out desperate energy, people are attracted to you. So they would come up to me, and she was a pick-me, and she would try to say embarrassing stories about me. She would try to say the type of men that I date to make me look like a gold digger type of girl. She would just try and morph certain stories about me into looking negative to embarrass me in front of whoever the man was that was trying to talk to me by the bar or whatever. And I realized I can't be around women who seek male validation so much that they're willing to cross their girlfriends just to get it. I'm just so not into that at all. And not only that, pick-me women also tend to make very bad decisions. They lack rationality and they lack critical thinking skills because they allow their emotions and their heart and how they feel about a man to control them, and they allow their kitty cat to control them without thinking, this is not making sense. This guy's not making sense. I don't want to waste my time on this person anymore. Let's move on, girl. What you doing? Let's go get some steak. Let's go get some lobster. Let's go get some sushi. Let's cut it up. Let's go around town. Let's have a good time. Let's enjoy life. It's never about that with a pick-me friend. It's always about men. And they throw their career down the toilet for a man. They throw their, their potential down the toilet for a man. They let the man come in and alter their entire life. I'm not a pick-me. No man is going to come in my life and alter anything. Okay? So that's what I'm saying.
If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.